get a stand-up fight.
Yep, I was going to say, it turns into an absolute banger brawl, so let's see.
You guys are in for a treat at home as the 209 Beatdown featherweight title is on the line. And Earl Harris enters the 209 Beatdown cage. And we will send it to our cage announcer to introduce our title contenders here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight will be 3 rounds in the featherweight division and will be a 209 Beatdown XXVII title fight. Introducing the 3 men in the cage, starting with the blue corner. He comes to us today wearing black shorts trimmed in red and white. Standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, he weighed in at 146 pounds. He is an orthodox fighter representing Gorilla MMA. He brings an impressive record to the cage with 2 wins and 1 loss. One of those wins by way of submission and one of those wins by way of KO. Fighting out of Manteca, California, please welcome Alexander. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to us today wearing yellow shorts trimmed in red. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, he weighed in at 142 pounds. He is also an orthodox fighter and represents American Kickboxing Academy. He brings an undefeated record to the cage with 3 wins and 0 losses. All 3 wins by way of submission. Fighting out of San Jose, California. Please welcome Earl Showtime Harris. Your 3rd man in the ring, Wayne Phillips, for the instructions.
All right, guys, this is for the title. Remember all the rules in the back. I want you guys to protect yourself at all times. If you don't want to touch gloves, do it now.
Featherweight gold on the line between Earl Harris in the red corner and Alexander in the blue. 3 2-minute rounds to decide it. We're in for a good matchup here. Touch of gloves. Kickoff round number 1.
Ooh, phenomenal sweep. Already looking to get busy on the ground though, Harris is. But yeah, that was a great sweep. Caught that leg kick with a traditional Muay Thai style sweep. Kicked that bottom leg out after he caught the kick.
Now it's a test to whose grappling is better, whose ground game has more experience. As Alexander's here on top. Earl Harris looking to make his way back up to the feet.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, interesting takedown. Hey, great hips though by Harris. Looking to sink in his own choke right now.
Nice knee.
As he's very dangerous with those limbs. Sneaking those quick chokes in and those transitions you're not expecting.
A little bit of a tactical mistake there for Alexander.
It was an interesting takedown he hit. He had like the opposite leg in a figure 4 position and dumped him in the air. I don't know if I've seen that before, to be honest. Both fighters looking to do some cage work. Harris is looking to collect those hands together behind the thighs of Alexander, and that's just what he did. Oh, big takedown. Talk about a front row view.
Yeah, right.
They're about 8 inches from us right now.
Alex possibly looking for an armbar there.
Both guys are very active on the ground from
Absolutely.
both positions. Alexander from the bottom and top is active, as is Harris.
Oh, nice up kick there for Alexander.
Yeah, you got to be careful of those. Can't break the posture too much when you're standing up like that, right in harm's way.
Alexander looking for that armbar now on the leg.
Yeah, these two are active on the ground. That heel kick, that heel strike from the bottom.
Harris falling into Alexander's position here. He's back on the arm. Oh, made the adjustment using the cage.
Nice transition. It's in there. Looks
Harris,
like just
elbow past. Another up kick.
He's got to be careful of those. You can't just. I tell you what, Alexander spent a lot of that round on the bottom, but he was much more dangerous.
Yes.
Both hunting submissions and those up kicks. He definitely landed more damage.
Absolutely. Very impressive grappling exchanges here by both these guys. And man, this is a fun fight. That was a very good round number one. Very good tactical round number one.
Yeah, very high-paced first round, particularly in the grappling department from both gentlemen.
I'm loving those up kicks by Alexander.
Yeah, really utilizing those heel strikes.
Harris is postured up very high, very tall, chin down, looking at Alexander, so a couple of those landed pretty flush. See Anthony Doe in the corner. On the other end, Kai Wu.
Yep. Random side note, but Anthony Doe put on a crazy performance against my buddy Federico Bento out of Hawaii. They fought out in San Francisco a handful of months back, and that was a crazy fight. So just a shout out to him.
Was that Anthony's retirement fight?
Yeah, but yes, it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah. I do believe so, at least.
Started round number 2 here. Alexander in the blue corner, Harris in the red. Good high-level matchup here. Nice body kick.
Power side roundhouse right to the ribs of Harris. And he's right back to that same spot with the clinch knees on the fence. Going right back to that well. If it's not broken, why fix it, you know? He's been eating up that body with a kick. Nice takedown by Harris, though.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Alexander keep this on the feet, but, you know, his submissions are very impressive as well. So I'm sure he's comfortable anywhere he is.
Absolutely. That was a great sweep. And then, hey, right back and forth. See, Alexander, super active off the bottom. However, he's got to get up for MMA because you never know how judges score it. Even if he's more active and dangerous from the bottom. Right. Some judges see him on the bottom more. They give the round to the other fighter. So he's got to be looking to get up. Even though he is being active, there we go. He's got to look to do exactly what he's doing.
Alexander taking good instruction from his corner. He's right on their side. And again, like you said, high pace. Experience level grappling here between both these guys.
Yeah, he's transitioning. Yeah, it was a nice omoplata to a Kimura trap almost. Now he's got him crucifixed. Almost. He's got to ditch that. He's going to get Von Flute if he keeps that. Right. He better ditch that hand. He's got to ditch that guillotine if I'm Harris. There is no guillotine there.
Good shots there from Alexander from up top to the body of Harris.
And him, of all people, should know because he's finished fights with Von Flute himself. Look at this.
Oh, looking for that armbar, Alexander.
Tight transition.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Right next to the cage. Let's see if he can secure this arm. Harris doing a good job defending.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. That'll do it. Alexander is your 209 Beatdown featherweight champion.
Oh, my goodness.
Via armbar. That was slick.
Phenomenal transitions. Amazing, amazing transitions. Tight, technical, to the point. No wasted movements, no extra gaps, no windows for space. Only looking to hunt that finish. Amazing job to Alexander, and what a night for Guerrilla MMA.
And like I said, he was dominant on the feet. He was doing well on the feet. And so for him to go to the ground, he saw something there. He was confident in his abilities on the ground, and it paid dividends here in this round number 2 victory And now the 209 Beatdown featherweight champion, Gorilla Jiu-Jitsu. You're coming home with another piece of gold.
Absolutely, what a night. Very, very impressed. And then as we know, like I said, we can't say enough about Harris either. He's been in here and gotten several victories. He's a very, very game opponent, very talented, and he'll bounce back like nothing, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Very impressive victory there for Alexander. I loved that he was on the armbar, and when he felt he didn't have it, faked as if he was going to transition into something else, and boom, in a millisecond, back on that arm, sunk it in deep, bent that elbow, and that will do it.
I'm super happy you brought that up, because that's such a good point. Because we also, as commentators, talk about the fakes and feints on the feet, how important that is. It can be equally as important in the grappling game. Faking to go to one thing, let it chain right into that next attack that you had planned prior.
Absolutely. All right, we are going to send it to the cage to crown our 209 Beatdown featherweight champions. And following this, we have one more title fight for you guys to enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Wayne Phillips has called a stop to this fight at 2 minutes and 19 seconds of round number 2 by way of armbar. For your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexader.